Good afternoon and welcome to NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday, third game of the day, and boy, do we got a good one in store for you. It's the DJ Trev Entertainment pregame show as we get ready for St. Mary's and Inderkum here on Super Saturday on the campus of Delta College in Stockton, California. I'm Mario Ramos along with my executive director and producer Dion I. Got our cameraman Xavier Taylor and Azim in the house tonight. We're taking a look at both these squads and set to check out the starting lineups. For Inderkum, they're the designated road team, so they'll be in their navy blue uniforms with a record of 17-6, 10-0 in the Capital Valley Conference. Obviously sitting atop the CVC with that perfect record. As they get their starting lineups introduced here for Coach Fred Wilson and the Inderkum Tigers. Looking to build off a big season last year, trying to keep it going this year as well. And I really don't see any reason why they can't. On the other side, they're taking on the St. Mary's squad. They'll be the de facto home team. In fact, they play not too far from here. Stockton squad, their campus, again, really close to the Delta College campus. They'll be in the home whites. They have a 19-6 record, 7-3 in the TCAL, the Tri-City Athletic League. Third place behind their crosstown rival Lincoln and the Modesto Christian Crusaders, who sit up top. Coach Ken Green getting out his starting lineups. I'll try to set both these lineups for you as we get started here on the DJ Trev Entertainment pregame show. For St. Mary's, they start Daniel Huerta, Caden Ward, Dominic Glero, Jake Lobes, and Alex Parasso. Inderkum's going to counter with Jeremiah Butler, the star freshman point guard Sincere Hudson, Bryce Buchanan, who's a versatile Swiss Army knife out here, Malachi Johnson, and Malik Johnson for the Inderkum Tigers. And there's the man, DJ Trev. The DJ Trev Entertainment pregame show on the ones and twos, providing us with the soundtrack here at NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday. We're set and ready to go. It's going to be Daniel Huerta and Malachi Johnson jumping things up in the center circle. We got a three-man officiating crew, their first game of the day. We got a new crew. Again, this is our third game, so the first crew did the first two games. These guys got 2 games coming up. And we got another crew coming in, and one crew to take on that last game between Modesto Christian and Bishop O'Dowd later on. But right now we got Inderkum and St. Mary's as Hudson tried to kick it out in the corner to Johnson. He was cutting to the basket, and Hudson thought he was going to be in the corner waiting for it. Instead, it's a turnover. The ball goes over to St. Mary's. Some full court pressure being shown by Inderkum. Now they run an extra guy at the ball handler. The Rams get it over to Ward. They break the press and now kick out to Huerta. Trail 3, missed everything. And Parasso tried to keep it in bounds, but he stepped on the baseline and goes out of bounds to Inderkum. A couple early turnovers for both squads. Hudson, nice pass and a flush from Malik Johnson. Nice drop off from Sincere Hudson. Johnson did the rest. They pressure Huerta in the back court. Swing this one over to Glero. Now here's Lobes, kicks it cross court to Ward. Thought about the three. He tried to cross court it to Huerta, who was cut into the basket. I thought he was going to be out there relocating. Check this out. Johnson, drop step, hammer. Not bad when you're 6'10", and you got hops. Throw it down with ease, just like he did right there. As here's Malachi. Can't get that one to go down, and we got a Ram took a shot in the chops. That's Glero. He's going to need a second. Going to need a substitution as he'll head to the bench. As they check on him, make sure he's okay. Some of the Delta College training staff too out here, maybe take a look at him. In the ball game is Weddington. He swings it over to Ward, who gets it off to Lobes. Lobes tried to scoop layup, hung in the air, and he's going to have free throws coming up. We got a foul on Inderkum. Foul goes against Bryce Buchanan. Got him on the arm. Might have been a little delay call, but I think it's a good call. Jake Lobes heads to the line to shoot 2. Senior guard knocks down the first. Lobes goes 1 of 2. Ball tapped and last touched by a Tiger. Stepped on the baseline. St. Mary's will have it, the fresh shot clock. Ward. This is the safety valve. Huerta up top. 2-3 zone look for Inderkum. Got a lot of length at the bottom of that 2-3 zone. Buchanan and the 2 Johnson twins. Huerta trying to shake Butler. Withington swings it over to Lobes. 15 to shoot. Huerta, deep logo 3. And rebound hauled in by Malachi Johnson. Sincere Hudson, little hezzy. Tried to skip it over to Johnson and got it back and fouled on the way up. We got a call on Withington. Free throws coming up for Sincere Hudson. I might say freshman on the sheet here. Look it up on the roster. He doesn't play like a freshman. Comes in averaging a little over 13.5 points a game. Shade under 3 assists. Saw one of his first games earlier this season. And man just took over and dominated against the team from Alabama. Really hasn't slowed down all season, and not slowing down right there is Jake Lobes going all the way to the basket. 3 points in the game for Jake. Johnson looking for someone to give it to. He's got Hudson. Hudson right down the lane, hangs, adjusts, and switches hands, finishes with the right. Finished by Sincere Hudson, matching his jersey number. He's got 3. Ward. And it's going to be a block as we got bodies hit the floor. Looks like Peraza might have stepped on Buchanan inadvertently there. You see Hudson, look at this, going up, shifting gears. Getting it to go with the right hand over the defense. Nice finish. Got a block call against Buchanan. It's a tough call right there. Yeah. Didn't quite get squared up. Peraza, little midi. Left it short. Coming in to clean it up is Shane Johnson. Looking to push. He's got Hudson on the wing. Hudson gives it off to Malik Johnson. Malik trying to spin to that left hand. Couldn't get it to go. And Malachi cleans up the loose ball and puts in the deuce. Coach Green wants a timeout, wants to talk things over with Inderkum leading St. Mary's 7-3 on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. DJ Treb, kick it. Seven 3 Inderkum over St. Mary's. Special thanks to DJ Trev of DJ Trev Entertainment. Out here all day helping us fill out the soundtrack to Super Saturday on NorCal Sports TV. There's Huerta guarded by Johnson. Takes him down to the block. And both Johnson twins converge on him. I think one of them got some contact. Daniel Huerta is going to be shooting 2 free throws. Foul goes against Malik. And Daniel Huerta will be shooting 2. Leading scorer for St. Mary's at 16.5 points per game. And the pleasure of being able to call the Father Barry Christmas Classic the last few years out of Jesuit High School in St. Mary's has participated. So I saw Daniel Huerta as a sophomore and see the improvement steadily throughout his high school career has been remarkable. Big game player, a guy, again, averaging over 16.5 points per game, but that's not the whole story. A little under 7 rebounds a game, a couple blocks a game, a couple assists per game. Hit 2 free throws right there, shoots over 70% from the foul line. The jack of all trades for St. Mary's as Wethington gets a deflection, tries to hustle for the loose ball. Touched it last, so it'll stay with Inderkum. 17 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Johnson, top to Shane Johnson. Now Shane Johnson cutting down the basket. Good pass from Malachi Johnson. And we got a foul on Huerta. Picks up his second. I'm sorry, his second team foul. Shane Johnson will head to the line. Senior point guard. Can't get that one to go, but one more coming up for Shane. In game 3 of 7, so getting near the halfway mark. We got Edison and Trail coming up next. Venture Academy of Folsom still to go. Lincoln and Edison of Fresno will hit the court at 5:30, and Modesto Christian and Bishop O'Dowd will round things out at 7. Ward, guy's in for the rebound as Johnson can't get that free throw to go. Wethington. And this is Ivan Huerta, younger Huerta. Sophomore spins, nearly lost the handle. Now gets it back out to Caden Ward. Ward spins, comes back to his right hand. Tough shot against his body. Gets a rebound on the ground. Tried to kick it out. Now we got a tie-up and a timeout before the tie-up taken by Inderkum. So they'll retain possession. Now we got a 30-second timeout taken on the court. We'll go to commercial and be right back here on NorCal Sports TV. DJ Trev bringing us back from the break on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. Special thanks to him. Special thanks to the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, that 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills. Or NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for more information on one of the best camps in the entire West Coast. Good defensive play by St. Mary's, and Inderkum returns the favor as Shane Johnson gets the steal, but Caden Ward with the block. Defensive plays galore in the last few possessions. Back-to-back steals. That time Lobes tried to throw it off a body and nutmegged the guy. Went through his legs. Now they get it out. Butler is going to be called for the offensive foul. Caden Ward stepping on the tracks when the train's coming through. Gets the offensive foul. You take a look and gets the turnover on that one and then sizes up Johnson for the block shot. That was a true SWAT right there. As here you see him taking the charge on the other end, beating him to the spot. Butler lowers the shoulder into Caden Ward. Mata gives it off to Huerta. And here's Mason Jemais. Gives it to Daniel Huerta on the baseline. He passes it to Ward, who was bumped by Butler, who picks up his second foul. Oh, I'm sorry, that goes against Johnson. That'll be his first. And that's the 5th team foul for the Tigers. So Caden Ward will head to the free throw line for 2. That's the first bucket of the game for Caden. He's been averaging 14.7 points a game. In addition to his exploits on the hardwood, dude is one heck of a wide receiver for the St. Mary's Rams football team that made it to the section championship this season. Hudson, guarded by Hamais. Johnson gets it over. Shane Johnson gets it to Malachi. And the game is LJ Chadwick, and his pass is picked off by Daniel Huerta. Rams got numbers. Lob for Ward. He flushes it down. Caden Ward rising to the top floor and throwing down the alley-oop. In transition, St. Mary's taking their first lead of the game. Butler, nice step through. Huerta got a piece of that one. It's Ivan Huerta who got the deflection. Take a look at this. Ward catching the alley, freaking the oop. Nice dunk. Hudson. Pull it back. What a crossover. He doubles, gets it to LJ Chadwick. Little head fake and then goes up and in for two. Bucket for Chadwick. His first points off the bench. We're knotted up at 9. Swing it to Ward. Move it around to Huerta. Off the down screen, nothing there. Here's Ivan Huerta back to Daniel. Shot clock at 15. Huerta trying to spin off Johnson. Gets in the paint, lost the ball. Nearly hit Dope Shot Dan. And it's going to be St. Mary's ball on the baseline. Look at LJ Chadwick. Job to get into the body but not barrel into Huerta and pick up the offensive foul. I always find this funny that you see the official too. You got these guys jockeying for position like, wait until the ball's passed in. Here's Ward. At least wait till the guy gets it, right? Then he can start jockeying. Here's Chadwick. Gets to the basket and Huerta caught it out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Inderkum. Tigers wanted a foul in transition. You be the judge. Here's Chadwick getting in there. Tough one. Hudson, pull up, foul line jumper, a lot of contact. Ward clears the board. Outlet pass up ahead. Here's Hamais. He's going to launch a deep three. Rattles out. And Ivan Huerta piggybacking on the back of Malachi Johnson. It's going to be a foul against the Rams. Malachi Johnson had a Huerta backpack. A minute 40 left to play in the first quarter as Hudson's going to head to the bench. We got Nicholas Fletcher checking into the game for the first time on the Inderkum side. Johnson's pass picked off by Huerta. I read that one like a book. Euro lost the handle. Mata comes up with it. They swing it over to Hamais. He gets a step inside. Takes a runner, won't go. Ward crashes the board. Huerta comes up with the loose ball. Tried to skip it on the baseline, but Butler picked it off. Fletcher leaks out. Fletcher with the layup. Nicholas Fletcher with the easy deuce. Tigers back out in front. Minute left to play in the first quarter. An entertaining first quarter between Inderkum and St. Mary's. Huerta steps back, knocks down the triple. 5 in the game now for Daniel Huerta. Johnson gets a step inside, drops it off. Malachi trying to go up, and 2 free throws coming up for Malachi Johnson. As he was hit by Daniel Huerta, who picks up his second foul. And a guy that's incredibly important, not only offensively, but you see him down there, right, guarding the bigs as well. He's going to get some help as Parasso is going to check into the ball game, and Hudson will check into the game as well, and Huerta will head to the bench with 2 fouls. Malachi knocks down both free throws and lead back over to Inderkum. 5 lead changes in this first quarter, 2 ties. I'm sorry, 3 ties. And pass picked off by Butler, and the the guy who's sweeping up the floor is going to have to take a charge on that possession if he didn't get out of the way in time. You take a look, Butler with the steal. Again, no, he was not taking a charge. He bailed on that one. He was going to give up the layup. Coach wouldn't have been happy with that. Got to step in there. Butler's going to have 2 free throws as St. Mary's over the limit. It's not a take foul or anything like that, but the Rams over the limit, so it's going to put Jeremiah Butler at the free throw line for 2. Butler knocks down the first. He averages 13.6 points a game. He's the leading scorer. And you got Sincere Hudson at 13.5, and then Taylon Goodman at 13.4. Goodman in street clothes. He's out there on the end of the Inderkum bench. There's some nicks and bruises. Hopefully everything's okay with Taylon. A very versatile big man for Inderkum. Huerta, what a catch, just to keep that one in bounds. Ward slicing through the basket. Hangs and gets the layup to go down. 6 in the quarter for Caden Ward. Final seconds of the first as Huerta shoves Fletcher out of bounds. That's going to be his second foul. We got Ivan Huerta and Daniel Huerta both picking up 2 fouls here in the quarter. And with 8 seconds left, that's going to put Nicholas Fletcher at the free throw line. And you see Coach Green. He is not too happy with that one. It's those types of fouls. People ask why coaches get frustrated. Right, it's those types of fouls again. 8 seconds left. You just got to D up, close out the quarter. Instead, he put Nicholas Fletcher at the free throw line. Fletcher knocks down a pair. There's Ward trying to split the defense. Final seconds, kicks it out to Mize. Good if it goes. Short. And that will take us to the second quarter. An entertaining first quarter between Inderkum and St. Mary's has the Tigers on top 16-14 on NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
NorCal Sports TV Hoop Circuit set to get underway. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com for more information. Huerta's pass nearly picked off it. I'm going to say Hudson had a hold of Wethington. That's why he was able to get a beat on that pass. So first foul goes against Hudson. Carasso going to give it off to Wethington. It's going to get the Rams into their offense. He can't do it because Hudson picks his pocket. Sincere taking flight, wanted to throw it down, but Wethington got up there and challenged it. Good hard foul is going to put Sincere Hudson at the free throw line for 2. I like it. Reminds me of the way basketball used to be played, right? You get up and go shoot your free throws. We're not reviewing it and wondering if you got to shoot more than one, take it out of bounds. Good hard foul, went for the ball. Sincere Hudson at the free throw line. Knocks down his first attempt on this trip. He's 1 of 2 on his other trips, now 2 of 3. Make it 3 of 4 for Sincere. Some pressure being showed by Inderkum. Rams break it, get it down to Alex Parasso. Parasso, a little head fake, lost the ball. No call. Here's Butler looking to push. Hudson stops. Had that one blocked by Huerta. Huerta challenging with the 2 fouls. Able to come up with the block shot. There's Weathington. Gets it off to Jamais. I'm sorry, that's Galero. Huerta rips through on Fletcher. Now shakes him with the crossover. Drop off to Perasso. Smoked the layup. Rebound Malik Johnson. Get past to LJ Chadwick. Fletcher trailed 3. Missed everything. Was out of bounds over to the Rams. Into the game for Inderkum is Bryce Buchanan. Take a look at the block shot in transition from Daniel Huerta. Lobes gets it over to Galero. And here's Weathington 2-on-1. Dropped it off Perasso. Kick out. Lobes trail 3. Got it to go. Jake Lobes with 6 in the game. Cuts the lead down to 1. Inderkum trying to get it inside. Pass deflected by St. Mary's. State Tiger ball with 28 on the shot clock. Take a look at Lobes spotting up. 3 ball from the corner pocket. Buchanan's pass nearly stolen, knocked out of bounds by Weathington. Almost had the steal. Buchanan trying to get it inside to Butler. Butler instead of coming down with it, tried to go up and got his rebound. Did come back down with that one and powered it up and in for 2. Strong finish by Butler. Look at the second attempt. Pounds the dribble, gathers. Through the contact, chance for a 3-point play for Jeremiah Butler. .6'2" senior. Gathers and knocks down the free throw. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 5 points in the ball game for Jeremiah. Huerta guarded by Malik Johnson. Drops it off inside to Perasso. Got to kick it out to Galero. Huerta steps back, deep 3, couldn't bank it in. Johnson almost had that one pulled out by Lobes. Ball still loose. Weathington had it, and Coach Ken Green's going to save the possession by calling a timeout with 6:13 left to play in the second quarter. Inderkum 21, St. Mary's 17. NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. DJ Trev spinning it. Super Saturday. There he is. That's my guy right there. What up, DJ Trev? That's him. I'm Mario Ramos on NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday. 4-point lead for the Tigers. Tigers picked up the loose ball. Coach Green called the timeout to retain possession. They'll have it with 34 to shoot. Caden Ward to inbound. And slip it inside to Huerta. Nice play. They flash Lobes across the lane. Like he's running to the corner for a 3. It just gives enough space for Huerta to slip in there for a bucket. LJ Chadwick's 3 won't go. Ward with a strong rebound. Numbers for the Rams, and Matthews threw that one away. Amir Matthews trying to get it to Weathington. Right idea, just going to get the execution. There's that out-of-bounds play. See how it stretches that bottom guy in the zone? That's his corner responsibility, so he steps out there. Set the screen on the middle guy, and Huerta able to find a gap for a deuce. Butler, double crossover, goes into Ward. And Ward had his hand hanging down at an angle. The referee kind of showing you, if you go straight up, he's okay. Look at the hand coming down into him right there. Yep, every time. Got a wall up, kids. Back to the free throw line goes Jeremiah Butler. Knocks down another. Don't forget to check us out on our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and X. You can find us at NorCal Sports TV, as Butler wasn't ready for the pass. Official a little quick on that pass attempt there. Tag Butler. See if we throw him off his game. Not at all. You can't phase him. Remains 5 of 5 at the free throw line. 7 points in the game as Guerrero's going to have to check out. Replaced by Mason Hamais. Huerta trying to get it in bounds. Gets it to Hamais. Now Huerta bringing it up against the pressure of Malik Johnson. Ward going back door, gets a step, drop off to Matthews, up and over Buchanan. Buchanan get the layup to go. Here's Shane Johnson, gets off to Hudson. He finds Malik Johnson for the flush. Catching a body on the baseline. Malik Johnson throws it down. What a pass by Sincere Hudson. 6-point lead now for the Tigers. Huerta gets into the paint, drop off to Matthews. Shot blocked, but a foul on Inderkum. He's going to call Butler for his second foul. Take a look at this. Cross-court pass from Hudson, finding Johnson, who throws it down over Huerta. First free throw up and off for Amir Matthews. 6'2" senior. Get one more as we're trying to get Malachi Johnson into the game. But again, we got to make sure we step on the X, get checked in, and then the official can call us in. Second free throw for Amir Matthews. Off the mark. Ward's shot blocked. Huerta with the loose ball. Loeb's left open. Wing three won't go. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. It'll be Tiger basketball. The hustle on the board from Caden Ward. And block shot. The length from Inderkum, making things tough around the basket for the Rams. Zone look for St. Mary's. Shane Johnson gets it to Malik Johnson. They skip it to Hudson, who one-hands it over into the corner. Devin Banks. Now Hudson back with it up top, 10 to shoot. Banks will fire a mid-range shot. Too strong. Huerta with the rebound. Daniel passes to Ivan Loebs. He's got it. Tries to drive the baseline, but cut off by Johnson. Ward ripping it through, and now blocked by Malik Johnson. Numbers for the Tigers. Malik drops it off to Shane. Shane Johnson for two. First field goal of the game for Shane Johnson. Puts the Tigers up by 8. Largest lead of the game for Inderkum as Johnson picks up a hard foul. He tags Loebs near half court. That'll be the fourth team foul against the Tigers. Second personal against Shane Johnson. Yeah, I was wondering why we were shooting free throws, but the official, he said he was looking at the timeouts, which Inderkum has 4 of those. So he thought that was going to put them over the limit, but it's only the third team foul for the Tigers. There's Loebs. Wants a screen from Huerta. And gets it back to him on a pick and pop. Between the legs. Dribble and then a three-pointer as Ivan Huerta is going to pick up a foul on the rebound. He's slapping at Johnson. You see here at the end of the replay. His hand caught in the cookie jar, and that's the third foul against Ivan Huerta. Alex Perasso will check back into the game for St. Mary's. Alex, probably familiar with this court. I'm sure his brother, well, I know his brother is. His brother Dom plays for Delta College. And we got a hold against Inderkum. That's going to be their fourth team foul, and that one goes against Shane Johnson. That's his third. Fourth team foul, so one more will put the Tigers over the limit. Place the Rams into the bonus. Mize trying to bring it up against the pressure of Johnson. He's got a couple seconds left to do so, and just does. Lobes hits a curling Huerta at the free throw line, trying to step through and scoop layups. Good for two. And I think we got a timeout. I'm not sure what. I think we had a warning on the sideline. Not exactly sure what the call was to stop play. But what a finish there by Daniel Huerta on the step through. Back to the action. Just over 3 minutes left to play. Rams down by 5. Inderkum had an 8-point lead at one point. The buckets for St. Mary's. There's Inderkum triple teaming Johnson down on the block. Kicks it out, and here's Hudson. Three-pointer won't go. The rebound Huerta. Lobes tries past Hudson. Wild shot, but he was hit on the way up. Free throws coming up for Inderkum. I'm going to call that one against Banks as he hit Lobes on the way up on that layup attempt. Might have bailed him out. Tough shot there for Lobes. First one too strong. Jake Lobes now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Lobes 0-2 on that trip. Parasso keeping the possession alive with the offensive rebound. Skip out to Huerta, drives baseline, goes hard into Johnson, no call. There's Malik Johnson, kicks it out to Fletcher, one dribble pull up, won't go. The ball goes out of bounds over to St. Mary's. Take a look right here, that last play. A lot of contact near the rim. Not mad at the no call. Here's Huerta, gives it to Lobes. Lobes plays it into the front court now for St. Mary's. Here, Wethington curling up top. Now here's Huerta, deep three on the way, rattles out. Parasso sticks with it. Parasso gets the follow for 2. First bucket for Alex Parasso forces Inderkum to call a timeout. The offensive rebound for St. Mary's has cut it to a 4-point game. Inderkum 27, St. Mary's 23 on NorCal Sports TV. Back to Super Saturday. You got a team from the CIF Sac Joaquin section in the southern portion, and then St. Mary's taking on a team from the Sac Joaquin section in the northern portion in Inderkum. And we got a good one brewing out here at Delta College. 27-23, the Tigers lead the Rams. NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. Shout out to DJ Trev, spinning it during the break for us, keeping the in-house crowd entertained. We hope you're keeping you entertained on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV and NorCal Sports TV. If you are, hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate you subscribing to us as Wethington comes up with a deflection. Now kicks it out to Parasso. Parasso picks up his dribble and hands off to Huerta. Gets a couple Tigers up in the air but lost the ball. Malik Johnson picks it up and gives it off to Sincere Hudson. Hudson kicks out, ball in the corner for Chadwick, won't go. And then a rebound put in by Malik Johnson. Mata trying to bring it up against pressure from Hudson. He's going to give it to Huerta and let him do it. He spins to the middle, kick out. Lobes has got a clean look. 3-ball corner pocket. That's butter cheese. Smooth like butter, silky like melty cheese. Jake Lobes with the 3-pointer. It's his second of the game. He's got 9 points. He and Daniel Huerta, the leading scorers for St. Mary's. LJ Chadwick on a pull-up, won't go. Parasso clears the rebound. Lobes. Moves off to Mata. And about a 10-second difference between shot and game clock as Huerta has it against Chadwick. Wethington turns the corner. Now looking for Huerta back door, nothing there. Here's Lobes, pull up at the elbow, left it short. Ball tapped into the hands of LJ Chadwick. Hudson brings it across with the shot clock turned off. Here's Malik to Malachi, and Malachi Johnson fouled. Let's see who they call, because Huerta's got 2, but they're going to give it to Parasso. Picks up his first. Look at the replay here. Huerta kick out to Lobes. Butter cheese from the corner. First free throw from Malachi Johnson is good. Take a look at the Johnson to Johnson connection. I think they do that at like family events. They team up and play against their cousins. That'd be kind of unfair, right? I don't know, unless their cousins could ball too, but I would think having 2 6'9" guys on the same team would be a little unfair. Final seconds. Here's Ward. Kick out to Wethington. Steps into one. And won't go, and that'll take us to the halftime break. Good game brewing between Inderkum and St. Mary's at the half. It's the Tigers leading the Rams 31-26 on NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time. The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time. The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Second half set to begin between Inderkum and St. Mary's. It's Super Saturday, brought to you by NorCal Sports TV in conjunction with Venture Academy, who's hosting this event here at Delta College, Blanchard Gymnasium. Tigers with possession and a 5-point lead as we start the third quarter. Malachi Johnson, Malik Johnson, Buchanan, Hudson, and Butler into the game for the Tigers. And going right to the basket, Malachi Johnson can't get it to go. Buchanan tries to follow. That won't go. Malachi, another attempt, blocked the first time. Second time, hit the bottom of the rim. And Malik chases down the loose ball, drops it off to Bryce Buchanan, slaps the glass and lays it in. First bucket of the game for Bryce. Lead is 7 for the Tigers, led by as many as 8 in the first half. St. Mary's led by 4. They led a couple of times in that first half. Inderkum took control towards the end of the break as there's Butler with a nice floater under control, forcing a timeout from Coach Ken Green, who doesn't like the way the Rams came out of the break. Jeremiah Butler getting to a spot, dropping in the teardrop for 2. NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday. NorCal Sports TV gearing up for a summer of AAU action. If you would like to get in on that, March Mayhem, March 16th through the 17th, getting us going. NorCalSportsTV.com/2024 events is where to go for March Mayhem and all the other events that we got lined up here on NorCal Sports TV. Don't miss out. Again, NorCalSportsTV.com/2024 events. Out of the break, Hayden Ward loses the handle. Turnover goes over to the Tigers. Up by 9, largest lead of the game for Inderkum, and a chance to add to it on this possession. Johnson gets it back over to Buchanan. Hudson directing traffic against the St. Mary's zone. Look at 2-1-2. There's Hudson. Draws a crowd and then gets it off to Buchanan. Tried to slip it inside, but Parasso picks it off and may have turned an ankle in the process. Loeb's going to the basket. Can't get the layup to go. He'll stay down at this end with St. Mary's as Parasso trying to make his way down there. You see in the shot. The back end is here's Loeb's layup won't go, but a couple Tigers fighting for it. And Buchanan and Johnson tap that one out of bounds. Ward. And the safety valve in Huerta. Wethington to Parasso at the elbow. And swing it over to Caden Ward. Back to Parasso. Good ball movement results in an open Huerta 3. Some butter cheese for Daniel Huerta. Second three-pointer of the game for Daniel. He's got a dozen. Big shot as it closes the gap and makes it back to a 6-point lead. Inderkum had it up to 9. There's Butler. Surveying the defense. Gets it out to Hudson. Malik Johnson looking for Buchanan. Opposite wing to Butler. He gets inside. Little power hop. Huerta blocks the shot. Good defense. Three-pointer in the corner. Lefty stroke from Malik Johnson won't go. Buchanan with the rebound. Had that one ripped away by Wethington. Malik comes up with the steal and swings it over to Malachi, who drops in his 8th point of the game. The other way, Ward slithering through, Nero stepping into the basket, gets his 8th point. A whole bunch of Tigers in the way, and Ward able to elude all of them. Butler lines up a triple. Huerta with a strong board. Here come the Rams. Ward again trying to get to that same spot. Couldn't get the layup to go down this time. We got a blocking call, and I think they're going to give it to Buchanan. Buchanan picks up his 3rd. Ward will head to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2. I have 2 more coming up. Knocks down that free throw. Senior Caden Ward splashes both free throws, a perfect 4 of 4 at the line. He's got 10 points in the ball game. And the Rams on a 5-0 run. That's in over to Johnson. Butler in the middle of the zone. Spins. And gets it off to Buchanan. Buchanan can't get the first attempt and tosses up the second attempt that bounces in for 2. Lobes out ahead of the pack. Good run out layup. Great job in transition from St. Mary's. Not resting on their laurels, getting out and moving. That's now 11 for Lobes. We got no basket. We're going to get an offensive foul. We got Malachi Johnson picking up the foul on the baseline. You can see right in there. Huerta inside. What is that restrict? Now, they don't play with the restricted area here in high school, so something to note. He was in that area, but again, that's not necessarily the end-all, be-all. The official thought that he got a good position, so gets the offensive foul. Johnson up in the front court, kicked it off to Malachi, blocked by Daniel Huerta. Up ahead, here's Caden Ward. Hudson back in transition. Huerta, layup through the defense, good for 2. Inderkum wants a timeout. The St. Mary's Rams on a roll. They've cut the lead down to 2 off this Caden Ward finish. It's 39-37. Inderkum over St. Mary's on NorCal Sports TV.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Two-point game as St. Mary's making a run. It's a 9-2 run for the Rams to cut into this. It was a 9-point lead. It's now down to 2, 39-37 as they skip it out to Hudson in the corner. Butler tried to rip it through the defense, still looking for the ball. Comes up with it and threw it out of bounds as it goes to St. Mary's. Full court pressure being shown by St. Mary's, or Inderkum, excuse me. Huerta brings it up for St. Mary's. Ward guarded by Hudson. It's a great matchup. Lobes, it's inside to Huerta, is going to pull it back out. Trying to shake Johnson, couldn't do it, so they swing it around to Ward. Ward spins, baseline side, scoop layup, won't go. Thought he was fouled, no call. Here comes Hudson looking to push. He's got Malik Johnson who gets back across the paint. Leaves it for Butler. Butler steps through and finishes at the rim. Jeremiah Butler with 11 points for Inderkum as the Tigers back up by 4. Ward picks up his dribble, gets it out to Lobes. Lobes, Ward, and Huerta all in double figures for the Rams. Huerta sets a screen, then gets one for him. Can't get the three-pointer to go. We're going to get a loose ball foul on Parasso. Yeah. Against Alex Parasso, his second. See Butler. Nice patience inside that he shows. Doesn't seem to rush himself. Plays off 2 feet. Able to get that finish. Inderkum enjoying putting him in the middle of that zone, using him as a hub offensively. Kicks out to Hudson. Can't get that one to drop. Shane Johnson chases down the loose ball. Picks up his dribble, now looking for help. Got Hudson. Sincere finds Buchanan. Goes into Huerta. Layup is good for 2. 6 in the game for Bryce Buchanan. Coach Green calling out the set. He wants a Screen up top from Ward for Huerta. Euros lost the handle. Last touch by Inderkum. It'll stay Ram ball as Hamais and Mata will check into the game for St. Mary's. Lobes and Withington will check out as you see Buchanan kiss that one off the glass for 2. Huerta. Short. Ivan Huerta trying to chase down the loose ball into the hands of Bryce Buchanan. Numbers for the Tigers. Buchanan right down the lane trying to flush it on Huerta. And Daniel's going to pick up his 3rd personal. And Bryce Buchanan's got 2 free throws coming up. Buchanan was determined he was going to flush this one. And Huerta was not going to be put on a poster. Instead sends Buchanan to the free throw line for 2. Buchanan gets the first. 1 of 3 from the free throw line. We got some size on this Inderkum team. We mentioned Buchanan at 6'8", Johnson and Johnson checking in at 6'9" and 6'10", respectively. And Taylon Goodman, we mentioned him, the junior in street clothes, big-time contributor, third leading scorer for Inderkum. As they make a hustle play defensively that forces Ward to turn that one over right in front of the Inderkum bench, who shows their approval for the defensive effort. It'll be Tiger basketball. Shane Johnson plays it into Hudson. Johnson gets it back. Butler was open down low. They missed him. Here's LJ Chadwick, squares up a triple, won't go. Butler and Ward fighting for the rebound. And Butler came out with it, but they're going to say Ward was on his back. Second foul against Caden Ward. You see them battling right there. Butler wanted the layup. You can see it right there. He's like, nah, man, let it go. It's the 3rd team foul against St. Mary's. They get Butler on the block. A left-handed hook shot is good for Jeremiah Butler. 13 points in the game as they stop game action to clean up the wet spot on the court. And how about that? Composure and finish from Jeremiah Butler on the block. Going into the body of Parasso and getting the finish. Huerta, Ivan Huerta that is, bringing it up against Butler. Now kicks it out to Caden Ward. An 8-0 run for Inderkum. St. Mary's had cut the lead to 2. Huerta spins off the glass. Tough shot, and Huerta gets that one to go. First bucket for Ivan Huerta. Lead back to single digits for Inderkum. They lead by 8 with possession. Trying to push it back into double figures. Here's Chadwick. Baseline floater. Got it to go. And 1, LJ Chadwick. See the shot from Huerta on this end. Spinning back to the middle. Up and over Buchanan for 2. And on the other end, you got LJ Chadwick. We'll show you that one here in a second as he steps to the free throw line. Hanging off the baseline, capping off the 3-point play. 5 points off the bench for LJ Chadwick. Huerta trying to get it across half court. Does so, still going. Floats it, can't get it to go, but got his own rebound. It was hammered by Buchanan. 2 free throws coming up for Huerta as we take a look at that. LJ Chadwick and one on the previous possession. Hanging, floating, falling towards the baseline. You know, Dope Shot Dan got a good view of that one. As here on the other end, Huerta with his own offensive rebound. Gets tagged by Buchanan, easy call. Sends Huerta on the line for 2. First free throw's rattled out for the sophomore. He's picked up the aggressiveness offensively on the last couple possessions. Second free throw for Huerta on the way. Sophomore gathers. And back rim is the second attempt. And Chadwick blocking out the shooter is able to pull down the board. Chadwick surveys the defense and gives it over to Hudson up top. Looking for Butler down low, and Ward's going to get called for the reach. That's his third personal. And that's going to put the Rams over the limit and send Jeremiah Butler to the free throw line. And senior leading scorer for Inderkum, 13.6 points per game on average coming into this one. Stay right around that mark as he's got 14 in the ball game now for the Tigers. Another free throw for Butler, up and in. Now a perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw line. 13-point lead for Inderkum. He's taking control here in the third. Parasso going up against Johnson. Head fake. Couldn't get the and one, but he'll have 2 free throws coming up. And Malachi Johnson's going to pick up another foul. Parasso again, good patience, getting the contact. And we mentioned Alex Parasso, his brother Dom, calls this court his home court. He plays for the Delta Mustangs, currently third in the Big 8 standings. Loeb's going to check out. Caden Ward will head to the bench with 3 fouls. Coach Green not wanting to pick up an extra one at the end of the quarter. Parasso rattles home the second. 2 of 2 on that trip. 4 points in the game for Alex Parasso. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Hudson. Johnson swings it over to Chadwick. Chadwick gets a step on the baseline, hangs, can't get the layup to go down. Last touch by St. Mary's. 18.4. Shot clock turned off here for Inderkum. Butler gets it up to Hudson up top. Now they slip Butler to the opposite block. Can't get that shot to go. Inderkum wanted a foul, and they get it on this one as Malachi Johnson gets the bump and the bucket. 3-point play opportunity for Malachi. Then nice tip to himself and gets into the body of Huerta, who picks up his 4th. And 9 points in the game for Malachi, trying to get into double figures with this free throw. Ward back into the game for the offensive possession along with Huerta. Rebound too strong for Johnson. Final seconds. Here comes Mata on the Rams. They get it out to Ward. Huerta can't get a shot off in time, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Inderkum had St. Mary's cut the lead to 2 at one point, but the Tigers pulling away and bumped it up to a 13-point lead. They lead 54-41 as we head to the fourth quarter of play on Super Saturday. Special thanks to American Asphalt, DJ Trev Entertainment, NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you coverage of the NCS TV Super Saturday on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Ward handling the ball for St. Mary's as we start the fourth quarter. It's Ward, Mata, Lobes, Huerta, and Jamaiz. Inderkum looking for a 5-second call. And that one was blocked out of bounds by Malachi Johnson. A great defensive play. 22 on the shot clock. St. Mary's will retain possession. Ward triggered the inbound. Looking for Huerta down low. He got him. Nice head fake. Lets the defender fly by. Couldn't get the layup to go. Ward, though, comes down with the rebound and fell down, so that's going to be a travel. The ball goes over to the Tigers. You see the replay of Ward getting the rebound. That's the travel right there. Now, Hudson, Shane Johnson, LJ Chadwick, Butler, and Malachi Johnson, the 5 for Inderkum as we start the final frame. Got some pushing and shoving going on between Chadwick and Ward. And it's going to result in a Caden Ward foul. I believe that's his 4th. Fourth personal on Ward. Bumping and shoving with Chadwick. Butler gets it up to Hudson. Now they're going to screen for Butler, try to get him on the block. Got good position, goes up against Lobes. It doubled, keeps it in bounds, and Ward skies to keep it alive, but it had it tapped out of bounds, or tapped away. Here comes Inderkum. Butler he had some dangerous thoughts in mind as he was going up. Looked like he wanted to dunk that one over Ward. Instead, it's going to be an offensive foul, but yeah, he was thinking about taking off and throwing it down. Didn't need much runway. There's Huerta with the step on Chadwick. Good recovery defensively by LJ Chadwick. He's a pest on defense. I mean that in the most affectionate way. Doing a good job hounding the ball handlers. We got a foul on Sincere Hudson. It's going to send Huerta to the free throw line for 2. Daniel 2 of 2. He's got a dozen in the ball game. Knocks down the first. More coming up for the senior. Guard / forward. An incredibly productive career for the St. Mary's Rams. And gets that one off the front rim and in. Now 4 of 4 at the free throw line. 14 points in the game for Daniel. Butler crosses over, gets to the left hand, hangs, and gets it to go, and one. Jeremiah Butler in transition. Little crossover, takes the bump, hangs, shows you which hand he finished with. Left-handed shot from Jeremiah. 17 points in the game, looking for 18 at the free throw line. All right, I'm knocking on wood as I do this. He's a perfect 7 of 7 at the line. So let's see if the announcer jinx is a real thing. See? It's all superstitious, folks. All right, Jeremiah Butler now 8 of 8 at the free throw line. Got 18 points. They kick it out to Lobes. Here's Huerta. Mize looking for Lobes up top. Lane line drive to the left side, and if it's not Malachi Johnson, then it's Malik Johnson. He got the block shot on that possession. So Malik swats that one out of bounds. Good help right there. You see 34 coming in, swatting that one out. Ward trying to get it back in the corner. Spins baseline, fires the midi, won't go. Butler taps it to himself. Now he's on the run. Crosses over, spins inside. Jeremiah Butler. Are you serious? Tapping the ground as well. Show everybody again the emotion he's played with. He's got 20 points and he can't be stopped. Here he is guarding Loeb. Mata kicks out to Huerta. He's going to pull it back out. Wants to go to work against Johnson. There's a dribble handoff. Now Huerta gets it back. 3-ball corner pocket. Got it to go. Butter cheese from Daniel Huerta, 17 points in the game for him. Johnson gets to his spot. Malachi Johnson with a strong move. 11 in the game for Malachi. He's going to pick up a foul near midcourt. Take a look at Butler getting inside, finishing. What a finish by Jeremiah Butler, and what a ball game. 20 points here this afternoon. The Tigers stormed out in front and taking control. Caden Ward gets a bucket. 14 in the game for Caden. 5.5 left to play. Butler slips it inside to a cutting Johnson for 2. That's Malachi with another bucket. He's got 13. Lowe's being forced to the corner by Butler. Ward off the Huerta screen. Try to get it over to him, but deflected by Hudson. Now Huerta's got it. Fire, long straightaway 3. Gets another one to go. And Coach Green will call a timeout. 4 3-pointers in the game for Daniel Huerta. 12-point game. Tigers lead the Rams with 5:06 left to play. DJ Trev providing the entertainment during the breaks out here at NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. We appreciate him being out here with us. Tigers in control with 12-point lead and 5 minutes left to play. Sincere Hudson spinning through the defense, and he got caught up by Will Wethington. A little bump with the leg. Third team foul against Wethington. You see right there. Just caught him on the side. The ref tried to pass it into Butler. He threw a bad pass. I'm going to give the turnover to the ref on that one. Hudson, again, they get Butler isolated in that post area. Love that out-of-bounds play. The main reason I love it is because he gives that guy the ball and he does things like that. Nearly got it to go, but he's fouled on the offensive rebound. So he's going to, I think, shoot 2 free throws. They're going to call it a shot attempt. Goes against Lobes. Going to send Butler to the free throw line for 2. And that's the first miss from the foul line for Jeremiah Butler. Now 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Got one more coming up. And sitting on 20 points. And JB's got 21. 13-point lead for the Tigers. As Ward dribbles down to the corner, spins through the defense, off balance, layup won't go. Got his own rebound, tapped it in the second time. Caden Ward, nice determination. 16 in the game for Caden. Still some time left. He's got just under 4.5. An 11-point ball game. Got a couple stops, a couple jumpers. Might have a different story, but instead he got Sincere Hudson heading to the free throw line for 2 as he's hit on that jumper. As you see Ward, look at the determination, the stick-to-itiveness to tap that one in. First attempt for Hudson, rattles home. Missed his first free throw and hit his last 4. 6 points in the game for Sincere. That one rattles out into the hands of Parasso. 12-point game. Lobes, deep 3. Off the mark. Johnson with the rebound. Butler throws it up top to Malachi Johnson, who gathers and puts in the 2. 15 points in the game for Malachi. Lobes hands off to Ward. Ward spins to his left, tried to kick it out to the corner, picked off by Johnson. Shane Johnson chases it down. Now looking for some help, skips it out to Sincere Hudson, who makes the catch, awkwardly lands on the ground. Hope he's okay as he is in a heap of pain. And we had no call on the original pass, but we had a delay to check to see if Hudson's okay, and he's kind of grabbing at that lower back area. Take a look at this. He gets contorted on that catch attempt. Oh, my goodness. Looked almost even worse in replay. You can tell he's a little uncomfortable on the bench. Yeah, decidedly so. I mean, something like that happened to me. I think I'm out like 4 weeks easily. Yeah, sub me out, coach. And Hudson able to hop back up as we got a three-pointer by Huerta. That's his 5th three-pointer of the game. 23 points for Daniel. Inderkum able to break pressure, get it to Butler. Butler again, good patience. Letting the defense kind of dictate what's available to him, and he takes advantage. It's 23 points in the game. A lot of people will rush and hit that. You got a 3-on-2 break. I'm going right to the basket. Again, control the attack. Use some patience to see what the defense is going to give you. In that case, they gave him the look. He took advantage of it. Shane Johnson breaks the pressure and he's bumped by Caden Ward, who just picked up his 5th foul. And Caden Ward, if he's not going to watch the rest of the game on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV, he's going to have to check it out from the bench area as he is fouled out. And Mason Hamayes will check into the game for St. Mary's. And Coach Green, you got to roll the dice right in that situation. You need to get the offense going, down 13. Got to keep Ward out there on the court. Fortunately, he picked up a couple ticky-tack fouls. There's the last 2 that are going to put him out of the game, and you got to understand the situation and foul trouble. You're going to give yourself a little more margin for error in that situation as Johnson knocks down his first free throw of the game. He's got 3 points in the ball game. Good to see Sincere Hudson back into the game for the Tigers. Replaces Jeremiah Butler, who's been Mr. Do-It-All for Inderkum. He's got 23 in the ball game. You would think with the 14-point lead, 2:57 left to play, that might be the last we see of Jeremiah Butler out there on the court today. The lead now is 15, 71-56. Inderkum over St. Mary's. Huerta wanting a ball screen. Trying to shake Hudson, who's all over him. Nearly got a steal instead. Here's Wethington, who thought that was down. He was already running back the other way. Instead, it rattles out, and it'll go over to Inderkum. Take a look at Wethington. Now you see Hudson right there with the steal. Here's Johnson dropping it off. Buchanan to Malachi Johnson with the flush. 17 points for Malachi. That one with an exclamation point, and he throws down the two-handed jam. And this time there's a block shot from Malik on the other end. Buchanan again. Malachi wanted to throw it down, but he got hit from behind by Lobes. So 2 free throws coming up from Malachi Johnson as we take a look at the replay. Buchanan to Johnson for 2. Back at the line, the junior Malachi Johnson, 17 points in the ball game. Having a heck of an afternoon here for Inderkum. So good that even that one goes in. He banks it in. Now 18. One more free throw coming up as Coach Green's going to clear the bench for St. Mary's. You got Declan McShane coming into the game, Vincent Arnado, Andrew Camello, Mason Spence. And you also got Will Stevens into the game for St. Mary's. Inderkum checks in with LJ Chadwick. Got Nicholas Fletcher who comes up with the offensive rebound. This is Treston Davis who kicks it out to Fletcher. Johnson nearly threw it down off the follow. And he had the tip jam. And this is Josiah Halliburton. And Fletcher, good patience, good footwork. And a lot of that with Inderkum. Great footwork on the interior. They'll get themselves some clean looks from inside the paint. As here's a good shot inside the paint from Camelo that won't go. Rebound chased down by McShane. Minute and a half left to play. 20-point ball game. Inderkum in control. There's a good lift fake. The shot won't drop for Arnado. And Josiah Halliburton looking to push. Yes, Josiah Halliburton, he of those Halliburtons. His older brother played for Inderkum last year, is now at City College of San Francisco. You might have heard of the oldest brother. As Malachi Johnson gets in there. That's Tyrese Halliburton, who's out there playing with the Indiana Pacers. As we have a substitution here for Inderkum. Devin Banks checking into the ball game for the Tigers. Let me see the replay again of that Malachi Johnson flush. He had a heck of an afternoon for Malachi. 20 points in the game for Malachi Johnson. He had 23 from Jeremiah Butler, so they're hanging out over there in the 20-point club. Just chilling. It's Camelo. Brings it back. Spence drops it off to McShane in the corner. Now Spence gets it back. Guarded by Chadwick. Arnado with the shot clock going down. And St. Mary's not able to get a shot off on that possession. They'll turn it over. Get the ball to Inderkum. Now the shot clock will stay turned off with 28.3 left to play. We'll see if the Tigers take another shot. They're just going to move it around. Well, looks like they're looking for something offensively. Chadwick gets inside, drops it off to Banks, and Banks puts it in for two. Well, that should be the final bucket as Inderkum going to come out with the 80-56 victory, led by the 23 points from Jeremiah Butler. Malachi Johnson chipping in from 20. Oh, we got a technical foul with 1.6 left to play. We got a technical foul on LJ Chadwick. So thought we were getting out of there, but instead we got a couple more free throws before we give way to Chris Babcock, and he takes on the next game. That'll be Edison and Monterey Trail. And McShane will get one more free throw. I'll be back with you on the call for Venture and Folsom. That one comes up at 4 o'clock. And then we got Lincoln and Edison. Chris will be back on the call, be doing color for that one. And Modesto Christian Bishop O'Dowd at 7 o'clock. We got 1.6 left in this one, so they'll inbound it, and that should do it. The only difference is the final score. It's now 80-57 Inderkum over St. Mary's here on Super Saturday. For my executive producer, director Dion I, our cameramen Xavier, Taylor, and Azim, I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching Super Saturday on NorCal Sports TV.